fun. Like, it was a good game.
Y'all still trusting in Aaron Gordon?
Like, come on, bro. Like, they gonna finish them boys. Like, that series is over. Come on now. Let's be realistic. And then in round 2, you got Toronto and Boston. Toronto is my team I got coming out of the East, by the way.
I'm not surprised.
I like that
Pascal
team.
Siakam
I
is
love that Toronto
my favorite
team.
player in the East besides Giannis.
They are the best. They have the best coach in the NBA right now, Nick Nurse.
Easily.
Nick Nurse is like the schemes and like he does what you want your coach to do. He put in his players in the best position to succeed.
Do work.
You know what I'm saying?
Fred VanVleet.
VanVleet comes out like this dude. Where the hell did this dude come from?
Word.
Like ever since he had his baby last year, he just been on a tear. Yeah, he just turned into a different player.
He's wilding.
He just turned to a whole different player.
I love everything about his game because he's low to the ground. I like them smaller players that are like built.
Yeah.
Like he's strong.
It's all in his ass and legs.
Yeah,
it's all in his lower body.
Don't think you're just gonna bully him because he's little. Like, no.
Yep.
I'm gonna push you out the way a little bit, and I'm gonna get just that little smidgen of space I need to get the bucket.
And Kyle Lowry's built the same exact player.
Same way.
Same exact player they built. Like
Kyle Lowry's been on shit too.
I love Kyle Lowry, man.
He's a scrappy. You could tell he's from Philly.
He's one of those players that I freaking hate going against.
Yeah.
But if I'm not going against him, I love him. Yeah,
dog.
I love him.
Yeah.
He's a dog. He goes out. He's doing all the dirty shit. He flops a lot.
I don't feel like he gets enough credit for leading his team.
That's a fact.
He's a great leader.
He is.
He's been a constant in Toronto for how many was it? 7 seasons now at this point?
I think
8
so.
seasons?
Yeah.
Like, he's a great leader. Like, I watch his mannerisms when he's off the court. Like, and like the young players are in the game. And he's like, he's actively engaging with him. He's standing there on the sideline. When people are coming out, he's talking to them. Boom, boom, boom. Good game. You know, patting them on the butt. Like, he's a great leader.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
I feel like that's going to take that. That takes a team far. No matter what pieces you got, if you got a great leader.
Toronto, like that's one of those franchises. Like they got Masai Ujiri, who I think is the best general manager in the NBA.
Period. Not close.
Like, and they just find talent. Like think of VanVleet. He was either a second or undrafted player.
Pascal Siakam is the cheapest All-Star I've ever seen in my life.
Late first round picking Pascal Siakam. They get Kyle Lowry from Houston and they turn him into an all-star. They got Norman Powell, solid role player. Hooping. You know what I'm saying? Serge Ibaka, he come in, he refines his.
I'm so glad that Serge got a chance to like really, really come back out and hoop because he had like 1 or 2 seasons where it was just like, damn, Serge. And then he came there and it was just like, what?
And they simplify for him. Yo, this is what I want you to do: space the floor, shoot threes, protect the rim.
What's the other kid they got?
I know it's a Boucher. Is it Boucher?
No, Anunoby.
Oh yeah,
I like OG Anunoby too. He's solid.
Yes, they just have a bunch of solid players, and they low maintenance, and they're just fine, like undrafted and second round and late first rounders, and they coach them up. They develop their talents, and then they come in and they're being like key figures.
They're efficient
in
as
their
hell.
team. Like I love the Toronto team, man.
It's so organic. It's been put together. It's you could tell a lot of the scheme.
Like you said. Yeah,
you could tell the scheme is a lot like how San Antonio was a few years back. Like the way he just brought in talent organically, drafted for the most part, or grabbed free agents and developed them to the point that they wanted them to be. That's how Kawhi got to how he was. Yeah, like that development. You could tell Nick Nurse takes a lot of that influence from the way San Antonio ran the team.
That's a fact.
Like that Popovich.
Yeah.
He's like a young Popovich.
Yes. Yeah. That's exactly what he is.
I love the way he coaches.
That's exactly what he is, man.
And he takes accountability. That's very important in a coach. Like a lot of times you see coaches like try to like waver, you know, the direction of where blame goes.
Right.
Not Nick Nurse.
Never on that bullshit.
Never Nick Nurse.
Yep.
He takes that shit on the chin. He's like, look, man, we got to come up with a better game plan. We got to think of what we need to do as a team, and boom, boom, boom.
I knew it was real last year against the Warriors when they brought out a boxing one.
Yeah. To
get them back in that game. I think it was a game 5 or was it game 5 or 4?
Game 4 or 5.
I think they brought out a boxing one. I'm like, what the fuck?
This
and
dude
this shit worked.
It worked, bro.
I'm like, yo, this is nuts. Who thinks of stuff like that?
Somebody that's trying to win. Somebody that's trying to be great.
Exactly.
That man Nick Nurse want to be great.
Yeah.
I love watching it.
He's a huge X factor. He's a huge X factor for that team. Like, because when they play Boston next round, that's gonna be a good series as well. Because like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, what they've been doing to my Philly boys.
Now
Kemba's starting to come alive.
Marcus Smart.
Yeah, Marcus Smart
has not been getting enough credit. He is a dog on defense. He's one of the best defenders right now.
He is.
One-on-one too.
Yeah.
Like, he's taking the assignment. He's like, nah, I'm here. What's good?
His defensive IQ is elite. It's up there with the Draymonds, the Kawhis. He's just always in the right position.
And he's a great help defender too.
Exactly,
great help defender.
What he's doing to Embiid, man, it's so embarrassing. Like as soon as Embiid posts up, he'll come over, he'll bait him, he'll make him pass it, and he's in the passing lane.
Gotta be quicker.
I'm like, oh my god,
he's all over the place.
I'm like, yo, Embiid, how do you keep falling for this, bro?
I like the way that kid plays, man. Marcus Smart is important. He important to that Boston team.
He is.
And I'm so glad that Kemba is there because I felt like he's the right point guard for Boston.
He is. He's not because Kyrie. Kyrie, as great as he is, he's a ball stopper.
Yeah,
like
he's not about pace.
You know what I'm saying? Like with Kemba, he can do a lot of the same things that Kyrie can do, but he's more so into the scheme.
He's a floor general.
Exactly. Exactly. He's more so into the scheme. He doesn't mind. Okay, man, I only got 8 shots this game. I'm not gonna let that affect me. Yeah, as long as we got the W. Yeah, he's about that win. He's about the W. He's not necessarily just all about the stats.
I love his handle too.
Yeah, and exactly.
He got a top 5 handle in the league.
Man, that's that New York handle, man.
Yeah, his handle crazy.
That's that New York handle. As simple as that.
I'm so glad that the NBA is back, man.
It is, bro.
The bubble.
It's been lit. Shout out to Adam Silver, man. Shout out to Michelle Roberts.
I knew it was gonna be great when Adam Silver took over. He is such a good NBA commissioner.
Yeah, he is.
Like I can't say enough good things about him.
Although he did fuck my Sixers, but other than that, he's solid.
He's a solid NBA commissioner. You could tell he keeps his ear to the streets as far as like what's working.
Right.
He got his pulse on his game and on his organization, and he knows everything that's happening.
Yeah. And
he's in control of the direction that they're going. Like, it was the best option they could have had after our previous predecessor, because I mean, how much can you say about him?
Right.
I mean, David Stern, rest in peace, my man. You a GOAT.
All right.
But you got a great successor.
That's a fact.
Adam Silver.
You taught him well.
Yeah, you taught that man well.
Taught him well, man.
Shout out to the NBA. Shout out to the bubble. Shout out to them just being safe and getting the players in an environment where they can just do what they love to do and give us what we've been fiending for, because we've been going crazy without that.
And it's good basketball, man.
Such good basketball. It reminds me of like AAU.
Yes.
Like where boys are just out there hooping. They not thinking about nothing.
No crowds, no distractions.
No paparazzi, none of that. They just out there playing ball.
Out there, man, just hooping. It's so, and it's like the thing about it, so you literally got games all day, like
all day long.
Like my Sixers come on in a half an hour.
Games all day long.
Like literally from 1 o'clock until midnight.
As soon as you get up, you can just watch games.
Start watching games.
Like that's one thing that I'm not mad about the bubble for, is like the way they had to give things to us. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I get to watch basketball all damn day.
I can't complain about that.
Like what?
I'm like, shit.
I love my secret little. Before we go, my secret little favorite thing about the bubble is the virtual fans.
I do like this.
This is hilarious, dude. It's hilarious. You see how WWE copied them, right?
Yeah.
WWE is doing it better, but like NBA.
It's lit.
The funniest thing.
Yeah, it's lit. You see a lot of characters.
Lil Wayne?
Yeah, I did.
Did you catch Lil Wayne smoking?
I didn't see him smoking, no. I didn't see him smoking.
So there's a GIF on Twitter where Lil Wayne is like, you see him in the frame, and then you see his head just disappear. And then you see his head come back up, and then just a cloud of smoke.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's just like a 4-second clip.
Yeah.
It's like one of the funniest things I've seen. Just like it makes me pay attention to the little virtual fans just to see who's out there. Like you never know who you're gonna catch.
Right.
We catching some funny people. So.
Yeah, man. It's been a whole dope experience, and we got to give appreciation to the players for going through with this.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have to do this.
It's a unique circumstance because there's a lot of players that chose to sit out.
Right.
But man, I'm so glad.
Yeah, man.
The
basketball
NBA is back in swing.
It's back. It's full swing.
I don't like to watch anything more than basketball, sport wise. Like basketball and wrestling is my 2 go-to sports to watch.
Yeah.
So, man, I'm
it's
so
lit,
happy.
Man.
I'm like a little kid.
It is. It's fucking lit, bro.
Man.
I had fun talking about it today.
Shout out to you for having me on the show.
Yeah, man.
Man, it's always fun being here with the Sport You Enthusiasm cast.
It's a good time. And still got to get you in the room with Reuter, too.
Yeah.
I told him about today, and he said he'd let me know if he'd be available.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to figure something out where we all get together.
Let's
do an episode.
We'll make it available for him. Like whatever the best day is for him. If I have to alter the day that I normally record, I'm fine with that.
All right.
Because I definitely want to get in a room with him. I want to pick his brain.
Yeah.
Like I got a lot of stuff that I want to ask him.
Yeah, I feel you.
So like just from listening to the podcast, like I've formulated like kind of an opinion of like how he is sport wise.
Right.
So I want to like really get a chance to meet him and talk to him.
I feel you.
I'm real excited about it.
I feel you on that one.
But yeah, like I don't know. We might as well just drop all our information right now and let everybody know where to find us at.
Yeah, man. PushStartMediaNetwork.com.
Mm-hmm.
You better go click it.
Click it.
Go look at it, man. There's things there for everybody.
Everybody. You can't do anything without Push and Start. If you like Power Rangers, it's there. If you like anime, it's there. If you like sports, it's there. If you like video games, it's there. Like, whatever you're looking for, you're going to find it there. We guarantee it. You can't do anything without Push and Start. Bryce Benjamin, thank you so much for having me on the podcast, man.
Man, appreciate you.
Man, it's always a pleasure.
That's a fact, man. Always a pleasure.
Until next time, IG, go ahead. You can take us out, man. This your show.
Man, drink some more water.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all take care.